Ben here from Ben Preston Hot Toys Reviews. First, I'd like to start this video by saying my channel logo, the banner on my channel, and my thumbnail were done by Jordan Walsh. I'll put a link to his YouTube in the description below. You can check it out, he's a great magician, and in case you want any logos doing for any of your channels, then I'm sure he'd be available to do that. So yeah, that's just a shout out to my friend, and now we're going to get on to the review. So today, I went to Forbidden Planet in Manchester, where me and my brother just went to check out some hot toys, and then he eventually, by an evil plan, he knew he was going to buy me a hot toy, but he didn't tell me, and I eventually ended up getting the Captain America, the Winter Soldier, Captain America S.T.R.I.K.E suit 12-inch figure from Hot Toys. So it's not been opened yet, it's still in the shipper's packaging. I haven't seen it at all, so you'll be seeing it first time at the same time as me. So I've got my knife here, and I'm going to cut open the box. If I do fail at all, I am sorry. Just cut through there. Cut. Okay, so pull that to one side. Now we're out of the shipper's packaging and we have the box itself. So here's the box itself. Got a nice picture of Captain America himself on the front with his blue shield and his S.T.R.I.K.E suit. Just to be clear, this isn't the double pack with Steve Rogers, because this was substantially cheaper than that, and I didn't really see a point in it, as I am getting the Age of Ultron Captain America in September. So this is just a nice piece to go on with, and I've wanted this figure for a while now. It says Captain America the Winter Soldier at the bottom, MMS 242, 1/6 scale collectible figure, movie masterpiece, Hot Toys. On the side it says S.T.R.I.K.E suit, Captain America, MMS 242, 1/6 scale collectible figure. On the back it just says S.T.R.I.K.E suit once again, Captain America, MMS 242, 1/6 scale collectible figure. And then the credits and various barcodes and stuff of that nature. Then on the side we've just got this, these just red, white, and blue lines, you know, because this is Captain America here, we have to have those red, white, and blue lines. MMS 242, 1/6 scale collectible figure. We're back to the front again. Top, Captain America the Winter Soldier. Bottom, Captain America the Winter Soldier. Now you can't really see it very well, but there is gloss writing just on the side here which says Captain America. So what I'm going to do now is actually take it out of this plastic kind of bag that it comes in. Now remember something, guys, I haven't actually seen this figure yet. I did kind of get a glimpse of it at the store, but it's not the same as actually seeing it here right in front of your eyes. So you are getting the same experience as me, essentially. And that will be for figures to come as well, such as Batman Arkham City Batman, the Age of Ultron Cap, and Mark 43, and Vision, but that's next year. So, right, so pulling it out of this plastic bag, and here you can see that a bit better now. It says S.T.R.I.K.E suit, Captain America. Now we're just gonna bring the camera down. We're gonna lift this up. And then we're greeted by a picture of the figure. You see, this was a still from the actual film, but this is the figure, and it says S.T.R.I.K.E suit, Captain America. Lift off this insert, and we're greeted by the figure. So now, I'm going to show you the figure out of its packaging. Guys, so here is Captain America's S.T.R.I.K.E suit with all his accessories. So, you get the figure itself, the figure stand, which has the name of the film, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and Captain America's S.T.R.I.K.E suit. Standard cradle stand. He gets the handcuff from the elevator scene, the magnetic handcuff. Gotta be honest, I don't really see myself ever using this accessory. I just kind of think it was placed in there to up the price, but you know, it's still good to have there. Then kind of two relaxed palm hands, two shield grabbing hands, two kind of, you know, hands. I don't know what you could ever use that in, to be honest. a point in hand and a clip to fix the shield to his back, as well as the additional two-fisted hands that come actually on the figure itself. And then of course you get this new die-cast shield. So this is really nice. I've never actually obviously owned a Captain America figure before, but yeah, this is my first one, and it's my first, yeah, it would be my first die-cast shield, and it is brilliant. To be honest, I never really saw why they never made these die-cast, because, you know, it's more premium quality. I'm just trying to place it down as softly as possible. But yeah, it just looks amazing, and I love the blue colour on it. Some people at first didn't like it, but because I'm getting the Age of Ultron cap as well, it means I'll be getting the red, silver and blue shield, so that's much better. Now, the thing is about this film is that I don't really like giving my opinions on films during my reviews, because it's a figure review, so I don't really. I know some other figure reviewers like saying, you know, what they thought of the film, but I don't really like doing that because it's a figure review. But I will say that this film is, other than Age of Ultron, this is my favourite film ever. Now, I mean, people do like, you know, The Godfather, Terminator, you know, stuff like that, classics, but I prefer the Marvel films, and that's just my opinion. So yeah, it was very important to me as a collector to get a figure from my favourite film. But yeah, like I say, that's his accessories. Now I'm going to show you articulation. And actually no, first I'll put it in a cool pose for you guys, just to show him off a bit. Yeah, I've got him in quite a cool pose, as you can see. Just stood quite neutral on his figure stand with his shield. What I tried to do is replicate the scene where he's in the elevator. Now I know it's not the same shield, but I'm not really bothered. But he's in the elevator and he's just, you know, beating up all the guards that are coming after him. And he has a handcuff on his hand and he's about to break it off. I think I got it quite well. It's just, you know, I'll mention this in a minute in the articulation, but it is kind of limited. So yeah, just a quick pose for you guys. If you want to, I don't know, copy it or something, then you can, of course. But yeah, so now we're going to move on to articulation. Okay, so here we are with the figure again. Now I'm going to talk you through articulation. So we're going to start with the head, as usual. You can tilt his head quite far down. His head can go up really far. Side to side. You can turn his head 360 degrees. Now, the arms, I can only get the arms up that far. Now, I can't tell whether it's the... No, it's not that. I was going to say, can't tell whether it's these straps here, but it's not. It's actually the suit. Go up. Now, it is very limited with its articulation, but it doesn't bother me too much, gotta be honest with you. And then he has a kind of bicep rotation a tiny bit. It's quite smooth, so that's okay. You bend his arm up, just, I'd say about 90 degrees, but then it just pops back down. So that's quite annoying, but once again, I'm just gonna stop. Just the suit itself does hinder it. Now, that's expected because, I mean, the suit's quite clunky and I can't blame them for this. And in my opinion, this is the S.T.R.I.K.E suit, obviously, so I won't be putting him in any mad poses anyway. But anyway, his ab crunch, he has none. So that's okay, I guess, because I don't see when you really want him bent down. Then his legs lift up not that much, which is pretty far, to be honest. Then bend his leg. His leg bends at 2 points, so that's really good. But what I I'm quite scared of these shin guards kind of like, you know, ripping off or damaging. Now his foot has a lot of articulation as it's separate to this upper boot kind of section, which I think is really good. So his foot is amazing. The articulation on that is just stunning. But yeah, so I think he's got a lot of rotation in the upper part of the leg. But yeah, so I've got to be honest with you guys. The articulation is quite weak, but it doesn't annoy me as a collector too much. But some of the pictures that Hot Toys released of the figure, you know, ones of him like kind of on the floor with the shield like this, they're quite misleading to me, because I've just tried to get him in a kind of position where he's holding the shield looking like he's about to throw it, and that doesn't work. So it's kind of unfortunate. I guess it would work with a lot of push, but I'm not going to do that to this figure, sorry. But now I'm just going to move on to my final verdict of the figure, and yeah, just put him in another cool pose for you guys. So let's move on to my final verdict. My review of the Captain America the Winter Soldier Stealth Strike suit. So my final verdict. My final verdict is it's a great looking figure. I mean, now that I've had enough time to play around with it, it's just, that pose I think is awesome. So now that I've had enough time to actually play around with the articulation, it has got a bit better. And simple poses just like these can be, you know, they just look really cool. Got his shield on his back, looking all badass, you know, pointing just for some reason, and then just grabbing onto his belt, just a pretty cool pose. And I know the articulation is pretty limited, but I mean, how much can you want out of a figure that, you know, is made out of this kind of material? And I mean, if it's not your kind of figure, you know, just don't buy it. But I just hope that this review has been quite helpful for you, and I've actually shown you around the articulation. But first, what I will say is the head sculpt to Chris Evans, what you can see, because this doesn't actually come with a Steve Rogers head sculpt, it's awesome. It's just got his look, and it's brilliant. On the side here, it's got the American flag, and it says Rogers here. So it's a very simple kind of military suit, obviously, because in the Winter Soldier, you know, he's kind of just part of a strike team. So like kind of like special ops, you know. But yeah, I just think that this is an awesome figure, and it will go well in my collection. So I hope this review has been helpful. I know that you can still pick this figure up at Forbidden Planet for £180, or on the website it's 170, but I picked this up for 180. So yeah, that's really all I've got to say. But I went into the store today, and I met a guy who actually sold me this figure. His name is Tony. He should be checking out my channel soon. I gave him my YouTube channel name, and so I'll be putting up the Amazing Spider-Man 2 figure review, because he's going to be picking that figure up soon. So yeah, just stay tuned to my channel, subscribe, like and comment. I hope this review has been helpful, and stay tuned for the next review. Stay classy, guys.